Hi everyone! Last video, I know I read a lot of really lovely comments, but we're gonna turn things around and go on a more positive side this time. So at the end of the last video, I asked you to send me some questions that I was gonna answer. So this is exactly what we're going to do today. Are you planning on making more videos? Of course I will. Why did you start making YouTube videos? Well, I just started making a few videos for fun and decided to post them on YouTube, and here we are. How hard is it to get in and out of suit? I could get in like a minute and get out as fast. It's really not hard. What tips can you give someone starting a furry YouTube channel? Just do it and have fun. That's the most important part. If you want a technical one, try to get nice audio. I try to always get my mic as close as possible. Like right here. How did your dog find out you were a furry? I suited up in front of him and he was like, what is this? What is going on? A certain unknown person, Majira Strawberry, asked, why do you have antlers? Because racks are awesome. Gotta love some nice racks. Do boos sneeze? The answer is yes. Have you ever seen a hate comment that you really wanted to respond to, but you held yourself back? If so, why, and what do you think others should do when they encounter hateful viewer feedback? The only tip I could give you is that hate is gonna happen. Ignore it, or like me, have fun with it and mess around. Why did you choose to be a caribou? I chose it because I saw some caribou fursuits and I found they were really awesome and I wanted one. It's not much more complex than that. They just look really cool. Can you twerk it like Miley? No, I cannot. Why do you call yourself a boo instead of caribou? Well, boo is just, caribou is just shorter and it sounds good. The boo crew, things like that. It's all good. Why not a reindeer or an elk or some other somewhat related animal? Caribou racks are better than deer racks. Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes, he's a good friend. If you were anything other than caribou, what would you be? I think I'd take something like a goat, a ram, an impala, something with horns or antlers. They're all fun. I like my murder sticks. Are you a UK furry or USA furry? Neither, I'm from Canada. What furry conventions do you go to? Right now I've got Fernal Equinox planned, I've got Big Little FurCon planned. Southern 2001 asked, will you be coming to Australia anytime, because I would love to meet you and get photo. I doubt it. Going to Australia unfortunately is really expensive, so it would be awesome to someday, but not in the near future, I'm thinking. Do you drink coffee? Yes, coffee is life. So can I see your full suit-wise and ask on the maker? Maker is BNC, or Blue Nose Creations. Unfortunately, he took his last commissions and will not be making suits again. Do you wear clothes under your fursuit or just underwear? I wear a t-shirt on my body, a t-shirt on my head, and no pants. Most people recommend underwear armor. I guess I'm just lazy to go buy some, so I'm doing t-shirts. Can you touch your toes in your fursuit? Yes, I can. I'm actually not flexible at all. I just have really, really long arms. I know this might be odd to ask, but are your antlers fluffy? Are that covered in fuzziness like real reindeer? They're actually felt, so I guess, yeah, you could say they're kind of fuzzy. Okay, Tripboy24 asks, Q&A, is there a hole right through your head's nostril? If so, can you put giant glow sticks through your nose? Yes, it goes completely through, as you can see. Is it hard to see out of the big head of yours? The vision in this suit is actually quite great. You still have a blind spot in the middle, it's still restrictive, but overall it's pretty good, and I could do a lot of things in it. What's that ring around your antlers say? It should say VIP on there. When you fursuit, how long do you usually go before you need to take a break? I suit pretty much from when I wake up until I go to bed at conventions. I do go often in the headless lounge and take breaks. It really depends on how much water you had and things like that. I've gone a few hours without even taking the head off. Sometimes I'm stopping every 15 minutes or so. It really depends. How tall are you in suit? I don't know, probably 7 feet or higher. What led you to the furry fandom? It's really the fursuits that brought me into it. How long have you been part of the furry fandom? I knew about it much before, but didn't get into it until a year ago. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about the fandom? Favorite is Fursuit and Friends. The least, it's sometimes people make big deal out of little thing, aka drama. I have the high ground asked, do you want some high ground? Of course I do. You like reindeer dog hybrids? They're cool, but Caribou are better. What do we do if family members find out your YouTube channel? My brother has searched for my video that I told him about for hours and didn't find it. My mom looked it up on her phone and 15 seconds later she found the video. Do you like pineapple on pizza? No! You are a sinner if you do that. Fight me! Bring it on! What's your favorite hobby other than fursuiting? Probably freestyle skiing and whitewater kayaking. What video would you make if furry fandom never existed, if any? The same thing I'm already doing and not really posting at other places. It's freestyle ski videos, whitewater kayaking, like all the sports that I do and film me and my friends in it. Any particular video games you enjoyed? The last one I played was Getting Over It. It's pretty intense if you know what it is, but I made it up. I got over it. Skyrim, played a lot of that. It's getting old, but it's still gold. How tall are you? I'm 6'3" about. Coke or Pepsi? Oh, that's a hard one. I'd say Pepsi. I mean, Coke is good old reliable, but I think Pepsi has a more interesting taste. So you have any tips on staying very neutral? You don't seem to mind anything. How do I stay neutral? I guess I'm just a carefree person. People can say stuff, I don't care. Do you study anything or studying anything right now? No, I'm not. I should. Go to school, kids. Rosaline the Doberman asks, what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of like synthwave right now, some video game music or orchestral stuff more. Eurobeat. Gotta get that initial D fix in there. How do you make money? I steal it from people and mug people. What are some of your plans for the future? Also, what do you do in your free time? Plans for the future, I don't know. I should make better life decisions, I guess. Also, what do you like to do in your free time? I mess around on the internet a lot. Like I said, kayaking, fun stuff like that. What are the specs of your PC? Surprisingly, I get a lot of comments about my computer. It's an i5 7600K and a GTX 1080 Ti. With 16 gigs of RAM and the rest we don't care. Okay, a bunch of these. Why are you so epic? Why are you so cute? How can I be fabulous as you? How do you become photogenic, look good in videos? Why are you so cute? Why are you fabulous? Why are you awesome? Oh god, it's just because I'm me. Okay, this guy went question happy. Do you speak French? Yes, I do. If you've ever been to a FurCon, what can I expect? Lots of fun. Lots of fuzzy people. And lots of friends. It's fun. You should go. Did you ever fursuit in public? If yes, can you tell us about your experiences? I have in Toronto, actually. Most people love it. Got a bunch of pictures. People interact. It's super fun. Like I said, it's not like the internet where people hate. People actually enjoy it a lot and find it funny. Even if they're like a bit, what is going on? Money, Luby asks, how did you decide on Boof designs and where does the name Boof come from? I was looking at fursuits. I knew I wanted a fursuit. I didn't know what. And eventually I fell on Caribou's and I found the suit so awesome. Found out who the maker was and literally just contacted him and said, I want a Caribou suit. And he was like, yeah, what do you want? Like ideas, things like that. I'm like, just make something cool. It's like, well, I need at least a bit of inspiration, like to know where to head. I literally sent him a picture of my kayak and was like, my kayak is really cool. So make me a suit on my kayak. I'm gonna do this Bob Barker style. And how did the name Boof comes from? Well, Boof actually is a kayaking term. Boof is literally a kayak stroke. So you get to like a waterfall or like a bump that goes like that. And you don't want to just sink in like this and go deep underwater and get hit by the water that's recirculating like that. So what you do is you do a boof stroke, which basically keeps the nose of the kayak up. So you land completely flat at the bottom and keep your speed and stay on top of the water instead of underneath. And I just found like Boof sounded silly at the same time. So I was like, hey, he's based on a kayak, he's silly, This is perfect. Okay, so a few people ask me, do you have a fursuit crush? Really? Don't be silly. I'm way too mature and a responsible adult to do something so silly like have a fursuit crush. Jeez. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I know I might have missed some questions and all that. I got a lot. It's hard to answer. I had to edit some out. But I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you around next time. Bye.